everyone, it's Coach Jamie here with Team Positively Healthy. I'm excited today to be able to share with you more about how to connect and invite with people. Now, if you remember, one of the vital behaviors is to share, connect, and invite. And so this is really today, we're going to talk about that second and third part. We're humans before coaches. And so as humans and as regular people, we like to connect with people. I love having heart-to-hearts with my friends. It usually happens in a bathroom somewhere, like when we're out or when we're in our pajamas or something like that. I love connecting with people. And so if I can't connect with them in person, I also love doing it virtually or through Facebook or texting or Instagram or wherever. And so that's what this is. When we talk about connecting with folks, it just means reaching out, checking in, building upon that relationship, opening that line of communication. And so one of the things that we do as humans is just reach out to people and just to check in. And so this is really helpful for coaching too, because people are sometimes scared or hesitant to reach out to you once they see that you are doing programs and things are new. If they haven't talked to you in a while, they might be hesitant to reach out. And so by you reaching out, it breaks down one of those barriers. And so as coaches, I encourage everyone to reach out to people that they see that they want to reconnect with. And so for example, if you see someone on Facebook who just posted, if you see Melissa on Facebook posted a picture with her kids going to the park or doing a 5K, you could send her a message and say, "Hi Melissa, I saw that you did a 5K. That's really cool. How are your kids? How was the 5K? I haven't talked to you in a while." And then let her respond and she'll tell you about it. And then you could respond with information as well about what you did that day or why you thought the 5K was interesting. And then end that conversation or end that message with another question. And so it's all about the art of communication. Reach out to people, open that line of communication, see what they're up to, and genuinely care. This is all meant to be genuine. This is all meant to be heartfelt because we are here to help people. We are here to connect with people. And so chat with people, reach out, start a conversation, ask a question, have them respond, and then you could respond and share about the same topic, and then always end your message with another question to keep that conversation going, because not everybody's good with having conversations over the internet. And so by always asking a question at the end of your message, that will keep the conversation going. And if you need help on figuring out what the heck to talk about, sometimes I look at people's Facebook walls to remind myself what they're into. When it's somebody's birthday, I always message them personally and say, "Hey, happy birthday. Are you doing anything to celebrate?" Just to open that line of communication. Another thing I do is anytime anybody ever comments on my pictures or sends me a message, I always respond to them because I want to show them that I value them and I care about what they're saying. And if all else fails, there's this technique called forming, FORM. And so the FORM stands for different things that you can do or talk about. And so the F is for family. And so if you aren't sure what to talk about, you could always ask about somebody's family. And so if somebody's a mom, you can ask about their kids, or if they're single, you could ask about their social life or their friends. The O is for occupation. You could ask about their job, what they do every day, what do they find amazing about their day-to-day work. And if they are a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, you can talk more about their kids and how important that is to them. R is recreation. So what do they like to do for fun? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing this weekend? What did you do last weekend? Have any vacation plans? And then the M is for messaging. We're actually sending your message. And so again, the intent is to just connect with people, open the line of communication. And if it naturally or genuinely gears towards Beachbody or coaching, or if somebody asks, "Hey, what are you doing? I saw that you're sharing that you're really killing it with your results. What program are you doing?" Go ahead and share, and you can share what you're doing, but just give them a little bit of information and then let them ask questions. You don't want to show up and then throw up all of the information because you want to keep it genuine. If you were out to lunch with your girlfriend and she's like, "Hey, you look like you are really happy and maybe lost a few pounds. you wouldn't just go into a great big like fest of just talking about yourself for another 30 minutes. You would tell her a little bit about it. She'd probably ask some questions. You'd tell her more. You'd ask questions to her. Say, hey, are you also working on your own fitness journey? Or, hey, what are you doing to work out? Whatever happens naturally. Because sometimes another thing I noticed is that sometimes people are lonely, and it's amazing how now that, I'm a little bit older, now that I don't live where I grew up, I don't live near a lot of my friends, and so a lot of my interactions day to day are virtually or with people who aren't sitting right next to me. And so it's really nice to be able to connect with other people, and especially as a coach. But not everybody has that outlet. And so just know when you're reaching out to somebody, you might be one of the few positive people that they're going to be able to interact with that day. So genuinely care about them and see where they're at. And then what that will do is that'll open that line of communication. It'll rebuild that relationship so that when you go to start your own challenge group or boot camp or whatnot, if you think that they would genuinely benefit or genuinely want to join you, you can reach back out to them and say, hey, Melissa, I know when we talked last month, you had mentioned you were doing a 5K, but you were really struggling with nutrition. Just throwing it out there, I'm starting a boot camp. I'm pretty pumped about it. We're gonna talk about nutrition. I'm gonna give people a lot of tools for how to stay on track with their nutrition. Is it something that you'd be interested in? No problem either way. I just thought of you based on our last conversation. Just like that, right? So don't make it hard and complex. Make it easy. It's just a conversation. So let's see. Because again, we are here to help. And so we want to help other people. And so just reaching out to people and connecting is the best way to determine how you can help them. Because if they do say, oh my gosh, I need your help, you look amazing, and you'll get people who do this too, will reach out to you and say, oh my gosh, I need to know what you're doing. I need to know everything. And tell them in a short message what you're doing. And then let them ask questions about it. You don't have to, still, even if people ask all about it and want to know all the details, you don't need to tell them, you don't need to give them a big long message. Tell them what you're doing and let them ask questions. And if that's something that they are interested in joining you with, ask them about their goals. Say, hey, what are you looking for? What type of workouts do you like? Do you like to dance? Do you like weights? Do you like cardio? Do you like longer 60-minute workouts that really are slower in pace? Or do you like quick 20-minute workouts and then you're done? Get to know more about what their goals are so that you can help them. Because again, we're here to help. And understanding their nutrition plan and what they're doing. Say, hey, what works for you? What kind of food do you like to eat? Do you struggle with your nutrition? If so, think through what kind of programs and products that we have that can help them, such as Shakeology, which we'll get into later, but it helps everybody with nutrition. And so just wanted to share today about forming, about inviting, about sharing and connecting with people, because we're all human and we all just want to connect, and we're here to help everyone. So today, for your homework, I challenge you to reach out to 5 people just to get that ball rolling. And we'll go through our day-to-day goals that we want to do as coaches. And typically what you want to try to do every day is just start 3 new conversations. You're just starting conversations. You're not trying to close anyone. They're just natural conversations. So once you reach out and start your 5 conversations for today's homework, post below and let us know that you did it. All right, see you later. Bye.